And we're off. Good morning, folks. Now, where are we? We're at Ellesmere. We're at Ellesmere, on the Ellesmere Arm. And then I'm on my way towards Whitchurch. I'm not going to go all the way today because I'm a bit crappy, really. Terrible night's sleep. Mate, 3 hours in 2 different stretches. God, it was awful. Anyway, morning. Guy just passed with, looks like with his son, and he said hello again. I don't remember talking to him. Okay, right. So this kind of looks like I'm going to be best doing a clockwise turn. Hard over. Kind of balls this up already. Not very good. The problem with this boat, backwards it always goes off towards my left, to show off or proficiency, but no, it's coming round, it's all clear. So a couple of quick stops on the way. I'm down to 6 bags of coal, which is like some people's maximum load, but the locks are still closed, so the fuel boat's not. He visits in a van, and it depends on you being close to a road and so on, so it's a little bit of it. Oh shit, I can't believe, is this a boat coming? It is. Gonna have to pass single file. Do you want me to go that way? Morning. Morning, chaps. And a nice clear signal that he was pulling over, so I could pass without a problem. Brilliant. Morning. I've just left there.
Yeah, just right. I didn't expect to get in with all these bumps.
It's just look at the draw. It really is, yeah. I'm a teeny bit close, you know, like if I needed to do a quick manoeuvre or did something silly. Well, that's never going to happen, right? Morning. If I need to, saw me talking to myself. If I needed to do something silly, sorry, I didn't need to. Oh God, where am I to? So first stop, facilities. That means I've got to go my right. If I had been looking, sorry, if I'd have been just leaving to get water. Sorry mate, I'm talking into a camera here.
Oh, right.
I'm not mental or anything. Well, I sort of am, but not, you know. Yeah. How come I didn't see him? Anyway, he doesn't think I'm mental, so that's good. Morning. Quick choice whether to reverse in here and then sort of reverse back. Sorry, you know what I mean. Going backwards or forwards. I'm going to have a tricky manoeuvre to do either way. Oh, decision time, decision time. I'll go in head first. No. It's not too bad, to be fair. I'll get on the end. I'll get on that end water point. The end place here, and the reverse out is a doddle. My boat comes round this way anyway. So I'm going to cut the revs and just glide into the bank. Got to watch when I'm talking to myself. There's people on all the boats. Right. Oh, do you know what? That's pretty good, that, to be fair. Right. First, do you know what? Morning. If I don't do it now, I'll forget.
Let's supposed to do an oil change and one gearbox for me,
You didn't see that, did you?
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
You lucky.
I'll tell you what, that was so embarrassing though, you know. The engineer set it up. So yeah, no, it was the worst thing about it was having to admit that I dropped this thing. That was the.
Did they charge you for it?
No, it was an RCR, isn't it?
Well, you got both.
Well, to be honest, I have. I think that even with a basic membership, surely they're going to turn up and fix your gearbox.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm going to type this up. I'm no expert on it. I must be honest. But anyway, thanks for your kind words. Honestly, that's really nice. Sorry, but I've got to warn you, you know.
Don't worry about that.
But
Yeah, get somebody to that. Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
no problem. Whew. Right, folks. Right. So we're all watered up. And we're now reversing out of Ellesmere Services. Reversing out of Ellesmere Services, which is that. We are heading for that there. And the idea is we're going to go down there and sort of reverse. I don't know how this is going to go. Normally the boat goes off in that direction anyway, so I'm just tick over reverse, but it's almost going straight, which is odd. But now I feel like it's coming round a little bit, so this might go nicely actually for a change. And then I'm going to go down that way, so I'm going to back into there and then come forwards down there. That is the plan. It's crazy. It's actually doing what I want it to do. It's never done that. Spat of rain. Not so good. Morning. I'm doing the how-to course today. I'm doing the how-to video, you know. That was a joke. To be honest, yeah, that's the one thing that's saving me. Otherwise I'd be over there somewhere, you know, as usual. But no, fantastic. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to die, you know. To be honest, I'm thinking Whitchurch direction, yeah.
Oh, right,
Yeah, going to, perhaps, I think I'm lazy, so I'll stop at Wixall.
Yeah.
I don't want to work too hard. And then I think onto Whitchurch Civilization. So.
Yeah, I think that'll be our next stop.
Right. So you're heading up that way, yeah?
Yeah. I think everybody from Llangollen Face is here.
Oh, right, are they?
Yeah.
I've seen loads, to be honest, yeah. I'm just glad it's warmed up a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Such a relief. But anyway, look, nice talking to you anyway. See you later. That is unbelievable. Morning. I'm just congratulating myself on a perfect manoeuvre. That never normally happens. Nobody saw that. It's like that never happened. That's terrible. There's always an audience, you know, when you cock it up.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, cheers. Oh, sorry, mate. Are you heading out? Yeah. Right, I'm heading in there myself, but I'll only be half an hour. So I'm just going to stop in. Fuel. I better get fuel. I'll be able to get fuel at Whitchurch. There's a marina there. So I'm good for that. But I don't know what the they're available. I don't know what's going on. So I feel like get cold while I can is always my thing. Damn, there's more than the marina basic, the marina spot. It's a pain. So I'm going to have to sit up here. Morning. Oh, hello. Yeah, time to move. Yeah, hello, fella. What are you doing? Yeah. And to be honest, I'm not going too far today. I'm a lazy bugger, so probably Wicksall for me, nice and easy. And then, so Whitchurch in 2 days, but I'll see you soon anyway, Carl. You take care, mate. So, I'll leave the fuel. I've just come in there. Beautiful little place. And the services your heart could desire. I don't know where the diesel is, but I think I'll do without it. Just get some coal. Well, we must away. Looking that coal around to warm me up a bit. Oh. Right, well, now we've got a straight cruise. So we filled up with the water, we got rid of the rubbish, Elsan, dreaded Elsan, and now we've got coal. We haven't got diesel, but I feel like I've got about 30 litres left. So, little spatters of rain. Do you know what? I deserve a brew. Sometimes, like, frankly, I don't. Cooled off a little bit now, so time for the anorak. The anorak. Anorak. I don't know what the superpower would be though. Like I'd be called the anorak, definitely. It'd have to be utterly useless superpower, wouldn't it? My God, there's loads of ducks in that field. I don't know if something has been sown, some kind of crop. But there's a little moorhen on his own there. Do you know, is this those two ducks having a wash, I think, by the looks of it? Giving themselves a bit of a bath. Yeah, that's literally what they do. Oh, some weeds, let's not go into those. But look, they're sort of, the geese there, that's what they are, isn't it? They're stalking forwards, looking at the ground. So something's happened, or something, the crop. They must be looking for insects. Must be looking for insects and worms and things. Very effective. Better than pesticide anyway. This was the place I stopped, and it was nice. You know, it was a teeny bit Blair Witch, but within earshot. I mean, nothing naughty's ever going to happen here. You're too close to the population centre. You know, touch wood. That's not. Whenever I say anything like that, no, it's impossible. It's not. The exact thing happens. I was talking to a guy. It was Jimmy. He was talking about yards who did blacken, and he said he'd seen a couple of times where they'd put the second coat on too soon. The first one wasn't dry. Morning. I think that guy I just passed is a spotter for CRT. Do you know, No, I don't need the fancy, I don't need the auxiliary tunnel lights here. I just need the front one. It's a really short, I think it's about 200 yards. Yeah, I can see the end of it. I can literally see the end of it. This is great actually. You know what, another great thing about the winter is you're not approaching these tunnels and these pinch points worrying about boats coming the other way all the time and ducking and diving. Oh, there's a boat, I'll pull out of the way and I'll manoeuvre, and it's just a load of hassle. It's just a load of hassle you don't need in the winter. You know, it happens, but it's much less often. It's a nice short tunnel, in fairness, so even I'm sort of got a decent chance of not hitting the sides. God, I might even get away without hitting the sides. I know I shouldn't say that, right? I should never say that. I can't. This is unprecedented. It's a short tunnel. There's a chance I might just, the front end's nudging it, but it's not touched. There's a chance I might get through this without a the plank. And there we go. Well, well, well. You see? Oh ye of little faith. Get some footage here. Morning. So here is Llangollen. I'm going to slow down to a light speed. This boat was next to me, or two boats up on the arm. Morning. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Just cold up, full of water, all sorted, and off we go. You know, it's nice to do a bit of cruising. I was there 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks I'm like, I need to make a move.
I bet you feel mint this morning, don't
yeah,
you?
it's nice to move, it really is. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I might see you further on, guys. Have a nice day. Morning. Sorry? Oh, I forgot to switch it off. Yeah, cheers. That nice gentleman just reminded me with sunlight was on. These are the three boats which were at the bend, the infamous bend when I showed up, and they seem to travel around as a little sort of a group. I was going to say family group. It won't be a family group, is it? But and people would see, you know, sometimes I think people look at boats that haven't got the latest shiny paintwork and they're like, oh no, you know. But some of them are lovely people. They really are. Smidgen above tick over. Always remember, when you go in this direction on this canal, you're going with the flow, so you might be a fraction faster than what you think you are. Look at that. They're popular moorings, these. They are popular moorings. The guy I just said hello to, his wife is a bit of a trader, makes boat related decorative items and, you know, general stuff. Looks like nice stuff. And he works to, you know, locally at different jobs. So, you know, they get by. Lovely, really nice couple actually. So friendly, lovely guy. But anyway, and they were looking after Owen, by the way, as well. You remember the old guy Owen who scouted the Narrows for me coming out of Llangollen. They were in the basin at the same time. You see the same boats and the same people up and down, you know, regularly. But they were in the basin at the same time, and their little daughter, sorry, little boy, came over when I was talking to Owen one afternoon, or late afternoon. I was talking to Owen outside our boats, helping him chop wood of all things. And just in case I'm Yeah, and they came over, the little lad came over, and he said, Mum said she's putting a stew on later, so come round in about half an hour. Sorry, she's got a stew, so come round in an hour or something it was. You know, so they were sort of looking after him. When they had a stew on or something, you know, multiple servings, they would shout him over and give him a meal to save him cooking. People looked after him, you know, but I think he was helpful to other people as well. But he really, you know, people looked out for him in Llangollen, and I think up and down here. Oh, there's Gary Captain Phillips' boat. Sorry, his missus. Do forgive me, I can't her name, but there we go. Secret. Nice, really nice boat actually. To be fair, it really is a nice boat. You know. Has it got a slight list on? It has got a slight list on. I wonder if I can send him a message on his YouTube thing. I'll do that later because that looks like that looks like a slight list. And they would want to know, unless that's Chuggabug up ahead. That might be Gary up ahead, so they'll know about it. Yeah, they probably will. It's, yeah, the engine's running, they know about it. It's more of a traditional, not trad, but you know, old style narrowboat from the sort of 90s and noughties and stuff, whereas Gary's Chuggabug is a more modern design with one of the, like mine with the pram hood cover thing. But the traditionalists don't like, they really don't like it. Yeah, this will be Chuggabug. Yeah, they were up at Llangollen as well. Had a nice chat with Gary. He's telling me he just got his BSS done, which is brilliant. That's a scary time, getting your boat safety done. It's only every 4 years, thank God. But you know, it is tense, wondering what's going to come up. Yeah, it's Chuggers. Little Chuggabuggers will all be aboard. Away from the Arm, the hustle and bustle of the Arm, and come out to somewhere quieter. Hello there. You causing? Do you know, someone just told me just there and I forgot. Hi Gary. I forgot. I won't forget this time, thank you. See you soon, take care. Good morning, madam. You're the third person. Somebody told me as I came out of the tunnel, somebody said your light's on, and I just keep forgetting. I'm going to do it now. You know, because you can't stop. Yeah, well, it's inside. It's one of those. Hope you're not causing trouble down here with these guys. Behave yourself. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Right, so that was Jane. Kotuku. She's a really interesting woman. You know, there's some amazingly interesting people cruising around on these canals. I've got to show you this Llangollen. This is the last bit of Llangollen. Look at that. Jane's dogs there. Beautiful. There's some lovely dogs. I don't know. There's no. Do you know what? Even the dogs are nice. How's that? How's that for a thing? Even the boaters' dogs are nice. It's like there's no scope for dogs to be idiots. You know, those barky, jumpy, I want to kill you dogs. I mean, I know that they're only demonstrating. There's very few that are really dangerous. But dogs make lots of noise. It's their thing, isn't it? Communication. And people get scared sometimes when there's no, or anxious when there's no real need. You know, the dog's just letting you know he's there, kind of thing. He's communicating with you. But anyway, you don't even get those. By and large, the boaters' dogs are very well behaved. But I guess when they're on a boat, you've got to have them pretty well trained, because you can't have them jumping off. Imagine if one jumped off in a lock or something, you know, or slipped or jumped, fell in, because a dog can't get out of here. A dog can't get up that bank. There's very few places where a dog can get. I mean, you see, I saw last winter, I think it was. Yeah, it was last winter 2021. I was on the way up to Chester and there was a sheep floating in the canal, drowned. What a horrible way to go. Horrible way. You know. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about drowning. I'm basically not having a good day, energy wise. I think I said, didn't I, just hardly any sleep. God, what went on, I do not know. I think I got to sleep about 7 and woke up at 7:30, you know. So I had about 3 hours sleep in 2 separate stretches. This turned into a big sob story, isn't it? But you need to know the sacrifices I make for my art.